Hello everyone, welcome back to the Safachat Scripts. I hope you all are doing well. So in the last video, we have discussed about basic Selenium things, like how we can launch a browser and how we can launch a URL. So today we'll start ahead from that in more structured way, as well as few things we need to implement here, like how to select checkboxes, how to select radio buttons, how to select expand things in the with the help of Selenium. So let me start. Okay, then let me open my IntelliJ. Today we will not talk about the theoretical part. Today we'll directly talk about implementation, because theoretical I don't think so it's required, because if you are going to with the implementation, that would be good. Okay, to be make sure, like let me recap. So in last video what we did, we have just launched a browser, Chrome browser, and we have launched this demo.qa site. Then we have go to the elements page and submit the form and print the output. Let me launch this again and check it's working as expected or not. It will take few seconds, because when you're trying to execute first time, it will take some time. Okay, so now code is started. Let's see, it's launched the browser and go to the demo qa.com hyphen this elements and fill the fields and print this. We'll get this, yes, in the last video, correct? Now let's see the output. So you can see we have this output. That means it's working as expected. Now, today we will start. So now we'll click on this checkbox. Then we'll click on this expand button. Then we'll select, like suppose this, and we'll get this. Okay, output. So let me do one thing. So before that, uh, this is quite messy. Let's do it. We can do one thing. We can divide it this driver thing in a separate class and the elements thing in a separate class, so it will be more clear. Okay, so for that, let me create utils. I have already created the utils package, and in the utils package I'm going to create a class. No, sorry, let me create a class. New, but it's not showing Java class. Let me create new Java class. Okay, okay. Let me create in this. Let me remove this util first. Then we'll create step by step everything. Where is the delete option? I have deleted. Let in the Java, let me create new Java package. Where is the package? Package utils. Then in the utils, I'm going to create one class, that is driver handler. So from here, we'll handle all the driver things. Okay. Now same. For this, from the driver, what exactly we want? We wanted to launch a browser and set up all the stuff. So let me create one method, public static void launch browser. Let me see. LUNCH launch browser. Okay. Now, we have this. We have created this to be make keep time save. Let me copy this all stuff and paste it here. And let me remove from here. Now you'll see driver is giving error. Now, because we wanted to perform everything over this driver object, then we need to return this. So for that, we will return WebDriver. Okay, then provide return driver. Now, so we have already created a browser launch browser method, and in this browser, what we are doing, we are setting a Chrome driver. Then we are setting this browser to maximized. Then launch this site. Now, let me come to here. As we know, if we wanted to use any function from another class, what we need to do? We need to extend this, that we call inheritance. So this is how we have used inheritance in Selenium frameworks. So let me extends driver handler. WebDriver handler. Now, let me do one thing. Let me create WebDriver, or in this driver, we will get launch driver, launch browser. So now error has gone because we are taking the WebDriver from the launch browser and directly use it here. Now, you can see here without creating an object of this driver handler, we are directly using this method. How? Because we have created this as a static. So static things is not required to create object. But, in Java, you can access without object via directly class name. So to be make sure it's working or not, let me execute again. Okay, so I have click on the execute and let's see our this stuff is working or not. Okay, working directly this, and now we are able to successfully launch the browser, successfully provide input every field, and finally I think we have got the output as well. As you can see the output here. Now let's continue on the next steps. So this is what we have already know. So let me comment it out here for now because we don't want it to execute this thing again. Now what do we want? We want to click this checkbox. So for that we need XPath or any locator. Let me check what locator can we take from here. So for XPath span class, is there any ID? I don't think so. Yeah, but there is a hyperlink, and we have what? Let me check. ID 0, it's same. ID 1, ding ding ding. Then how we are going to create? Let me create XPath for that. How we are going to create XPath? Just nothing. We start with A because we are going to create a relative XPath. Then we go to span and text. Text, what is the text? CHECK, then BOX. Okay, now you can see we have one XPath. That denotes to this. And if, let me check, or you can do vice versa. You can start with the span and go to the parent. Okay, so with single slash and double dot, we will just go to the single parent, like a step above over that particular element. So let me copy this and then let me driver dot find element by dot xpath, as we know. Then we pass it here and then we will click on that. So now we have successfully clicked on this checkbox button. Now we wanted to expand this. So we have this expand button. Under the expand, we have any specific. First, we try to find the ID. If ID is not found, then class name, unique class name. Okay. As we have one class, let me see it's unique or not. Sorry, let me do it again. Let me take this. This is the class, correct? Copy. So we have two classes like this, one this and one this. So okay, and dot. So in Java, in Selenium, class is denoted with the dot and ID is denoted with the has. So that's why we have put dot here. With the help of this dot, we can check either it's unique or not. So we need to click exactly here. If we click here, then what will happen? Nothing. Okay. If we click here, it select all. But we wanted to expand it. So we need to click in the expand button only. So for that, this is the tree switcher. If I take this and let's see how many we have one, but if it is, then also we have one. Okay, so you can use, as we have class with a space, but you can use this as a partial as well. If you don't want it to take whole class name, then XPath will provide you this feature that you can take as a half or your half content, or with the contains. Let me create the XPath for that. So what we'll start with this pen only because it's relative. Then contains. There's a factor contains, and in the contains at class, comma, then provide the value and like this. Now let me see what's wrong with this. Now, okay, you can see now we are able to find the plus icon with the help of this XPath. Copy. The same thing we'll do, driver dot find element by dot XPath, then provide here and then dot click. Okay, so finally we are okay. Let me do few sysouts so that we can easily check out it's working or not. Able to click on checkbox box from list. Okay, then the same thing let me do with this. Able to click on expand button. Expand on expand button. Okay, now once we click the expand button, now I wanted to select this documents checkbox. Okay, so for that we need to identify the locator. So this checkbox we have role select document. So we have area label select document. Okay, with the help of this, I think we can create a XPath. So what we need to do, we'll start with pane, then let area level equal this. I know there's something wrong. I think there's something wrong. Okay, label spelling. That's why I was thinking it's not working. Okay, now you can see we are able to reach it out here. Because okay, let me tell you why we are every time taking this XPath, because we don't have any specific ID or a class that we can go ahead with that. As you can see in this, we have class tree intent. But if you are going to check this, then how many you have? 9. It's not a unique. Okay, so we are check unique things. That's why we are taking here XPath. Now let me go and let me same do the thing driver dot find element by dot XPath, then we'll put it here and dot click. Now s out, able to click on checkbox button. The button you can save for now. Now once we will click this, then we'll have this message that you have selected documents, workspace, office, because this is the list of sorry, because this is the list of things you have now. So in this document you have list of uh, options, like if you explain this, then this, then this. So this you can expand, and let me take this. If you go here, ID result. So now you can see we have ID. Yes, the ID is single. Then we can use ID. Then S out. Let me do direct. No, no, no. Let me take a string output. Then driver. Sorry, that driver dot find element by dot XPath. Then sorry, we are using ID, not XPath. My bad. Let me change this to ID and dot. As we know, get text. We use get text for the getting output or text from browser. Okay. Then let me this out the output. Okay. This is how what we are doing here. We are first we will click on the checkbox, then we'll click on this expand button, then we'll click on the documents, and then we'll get this print. Then let me execute this. Then let's see what happened. Are we able to do this part or not? Started. and launch the browser. Then let's see our script is working or not. Click on the checkbox, click on this, click on hardware documents, and let's see the output. Yeah, we have all the things here with the help of ID only. We haven't created XPath. We have unique ID, then we use ID because on priority always go with the ID, then class, then CSS. At the end and at the last we use XPath. So you can see how we are going to implement the checkboxes. Now let's talk about the radio button. In the next line, let me do. We'll go with the radio button. So let's check the radio button ID. What is radio button? I think this is same. If I'm not wrong, yeah. So we can do one thing. We can copy this and paste it here. We change this text only. So what is the exact text? Radio button. Okay. Then what we need to, yes, impressive. Let's suppose we'll click on impressive. So what is the idea of this impressive? I think we have ID. Yeah, we have ID. Then we can use this ID only as per the priority. So driver dot find element by dot ID, then ID dot click. Then we have one message only, or we selected equal driver dot find element by dot get text. Let me put that find element. So this is the output. And what is the output here? Class empty3. Let's see its empty3 is unique or not. Empty hyphen 3. Yeah, it's unique. So we can use the class now because we have a class unique. Find element by dot class. Then here like this. Okay. And let me S out. Select it. Let me execute again. Then we will see the output here. You can close this browser. Then let it open. Okay. Start it. Yeah, it's taking time to start launch browser. Now it will launch. Then first it'll go the checkboxes, select all, get the text, then it will pull the radio button, select impressive, then get the text. Impressive and then get the text. All done. Now you can see the output. So first, able to click on checkbox from list, able to expand button, able to checkbox button. Then output is here. Then we have able to click on the checkbox because we didn't change the message here. Radio. This is radio button. Okay. Radio button. Then we have you have click on the impressive, then you have selected impressive. This is the text from here. Okay, so that's how we can handle the checkboxes and the radio button in Selenium. So if you have anything, any doubt, do let me know. I'll happy to help you. Please do comments because comments get me the things like you are interested or not. Please do the commenting and the follow for more. Thank you. If you have any topic you wanted to video over that, Java, Selenium testing, any kind of API, any testing, do let me know. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.